So I had some background in entrepreneurship before coming to law school. I had actually worked at a charter school that was a startup charter school in its first few years of operation. Started out as just a 5th and 6th grade, and now is actually a full K through 12 school in Coney Island, Brooklyn. And before that, I had started a company in undergrad, so I had a little bit of an entrepreneurial bug, so to speak, but always knew that I would end up in law school. Wanted to be 3 years and out. And this just seemed to fit the bill. So last summer I was at an investment bank in New York City, and so it was definitely a legal experience because I was working in the general counsel's office. But one of the things that I think made me a unique candidate there was I had taken business associations in my 1L year, and that's not something that law students traditionally do here. And so I think that was a very unique feature of the program that in turn made me a unique candidate when they were selecting for their summer program. I'm going to be working with Duke Angel Network, which is a brand new organization here run within the university. And I'm actually going to be looking at startup companies that are affiliated with the Duke Network, whether it's Duke students or Duke faculty or Duke alumni, and assessing, what these companies look like, doing some due diligence, and then going out and talking to investors who are also members of the Duke community and figuring out the right investment opportunities for them and seeing if we can get some of these companies funded. One of the things that's great about law school is you have a lot of rigorous academic coursework, right? And so you spend a lot of time in the classroom having these discussions and talking about the law, and I think that that's very important. But what this program encourages you to do is also get outside the four walls of the classroom and take those ideas that you learned and put them to use and test these theories and kind of see where the boundaries are. And for me, I know that it was really interesting being able to see a startup perspective one summer, and then later that summer take that perspective to a global investment bank and grow my perspective a bit. And then this summer I'll be taking that perspective to a law firm, and I'll be seeing all of these ideas and concepts that we talked about in the classroom, all of these theories, but I'll actually be putting them to work, and I think that's where the rest of the learning occurs, and it's essential. Because you have such interesting, diverse people from different backgrounds. We had a girl who was an accountant before coming here. We have a guy who worked at a financial technology company before coming here, and a whole host of other interesting students that I've learned a ton from, and I know would not be the same person sitting here talking to you today if I had never met them or worked with them. So one of the things that I love about this program is it's a very small, intimate group, and actually a lot of the coursework, there's an emphasis on team projects, and that's not something you get a lot of in law school in the traditional classes. And I can tell you that I've learned something from each and every one of my teammates. So having that small group is really an important part of this program. What this program encourages you to do is get outside, get beyond the four walls of the classroom, and really sort of get your hands dirty in the entrepreneurial experience. And whether that means actually working with a founding team at a startup, or whether it means working in a general counsel's office and seeing how they make decisions on a daily basis. People wonder who they're going to get when they hire a JD LLM in law and entrepreneurship. And that's an interesting question because it depends. Everybody's different here, and that's one of the really special things about the program. It's not a factory. There's no cookie cutter mold. The faculty and the program itself works with every single student to really individualize it, tailor it to their interests, tailor it to their needs, and that's why each student comes out of here a very different candidate.